I want to talk about how God is a really good reason for doing good. In the world, you usually hear people say things like, if fear of hell or God or something like that is the only reason you're a good person, then you're a bad person. You hear that in the world. And it's something that a bad person would say. Because if somebody has found a reason to be good, there is no reason to attack that reason. That's something that what an immoral person does, right? And God is really the best reason for anybody. It doesn't matter if you were born into some kind of a godly family where you learned all the nice, friendly lessons, be there for other people, be nice, be friendly. Or if you were born into a war zone where all kinds of murders, robberies, and rapes were happening non-stop. God is the reason, every time, why you would want to do good. He's the motivation. He's the reason, like logical reason. If God exists, then logically you would want to do good. And this is something that once you start to do, it's kind of, you're bad at it in the beginning. You're like confused. It's like awkward even. Things like that. You're incompetent at being good, doing good. Once you do it more and more, you get better at it and you start to enjoy it. I'm not an expert on doing a lot of good things. I do them when the opportunity arises, but I'm also on the lookout for them. I've noticed that that's something that you have to do. You have to be on the lookout for doing something that increases love and joy and compassion for other people in the world. Like to even be listening to somebody else, express something from their heart. They might do it like real subtly or fast without any kind of like attention to the matter. But if you hear it, you can then, even like months later, years later, return to it when the opportunity arises for you to do good, if you heard that. So you can actually get really good at doing things that are God willing, that He is pleased with, that He wants all of us to act like. It makes you like a more active person. I suppose that's what is called living faith. These works that come from living faith. It also works like the other way around. You only need like the mustard seed of faith, this small amount, right? God is the reason why I'm doing anything like this. You just tell yourself that. If you do the work, it actually like nourishes the faith and it increases. And it can grow into you being a competent, compassionate human person who is alive and listening and observing things that other people just, let go past them. Like I notice things that before I didn't. Like we went a couple of weeks ago with my old grandmother who has Alzheimer's. We went to a flea market, which are really common here in Finland, just get used second-hand stuff, cheap. My mom was there, and she's the one who actually wanted to go there, because my grandmother, her handbag was like wearing down or whatever. This is like lady stuff. I never would have noticed this before, but I think that was like my mom's form of love. Like when the day was over, she said out loud, well, at least we found the handbag. Like that's what she cared about. That was what was in her heart. That's how she loves herself, have a nice handbag, at least one that isn't like breaking down. She's not rich or anything like that. And she wanted that for her mother too. And before I wouldn't have even noticed that. I wouldn't have even paid attention to something like that. It wasn't even my own good work that I noticed, it was somebody else's. I don't think she understood that, like what happened. She fulfilled the commandment, love others as you would love yourself. This is one of those things. I did something similar. My grandmas, I'm talking about my family a lot now because I'm in Finland and this is like the only time I see them. The lawnmower, like it has a problem, it's difficult to fix actually, you can't find the spare parts. So I got excited, let's get you a decent, good value lawnmower. And we got this electric one with batteries. And it's great. It weighs nothing. I think it's really good for my grandma on her wrists. She can move it around the yard. It's like plasticky. But it cuts pretty well. It doesn't cost, there's no like maintenance and things like that. It's really good. I was really hyped about it. I like mowing the lawn with it. So this is like me trying to share my form of love. And she approved of it. Anyway, if you look at the parable of the sower, there's this bird that comes up and eats all these seeds. I'm not going to tell you what the bird is. Christ actually explained it. But you see some people in the world act like that, and that's not fine. Because the seed is the thing that holds this potential. And we have to respect that.